And we are done. We are doing it now.
Okay. So we're gonna attempt the whole record feature again.
Again.
Round 4. I
We'll
know.
get it. We'll figure it
I hate Zoom, guys. I'm sorry.
out.
I'm beginning to hate it even more than I did before. Okay.
It's
So
all right. It's all right. It's all right.
so with that, I don't believe that we're able to zoom, so to speak, in on my painting for you.
Right.
So we'll have to kind of test that. But it's really, there's not a lot of detail. It's a relatively easy painting, guys.
Okay.
Got this, I promise.
All right.
So again, well, everybody's been with me before, so welcome back. Good evening. It's Thursday. You know I love Thursdays. Tomorrow's Friday. Then the weekend. It's wonderful.
Yes.
We've got our 16 by 20 canvas. I have it portrait style. So right side up. Again, you can flip it if you want to. If you want to make yours a little bit different. Always, as always, my painting will not look like my painting. Your painting will not look like my painting. And we don't always want that. We want you guys to make it your own.
Right, right.
All right. So our paint, again, I think we really only need brown, white, blue, and yellow. That's it.
Brown, white, blue, and yellow.
Yep. So if you want to create other colors, you want to add other colors for flowers, you certainly can do that. I've got paper towels to dry, water to rinse.
Okay.
And then our so we only probably need 2 brushes even. The 2 main brushes, of course, are our 3/4 inch flat and that round, that kind of like 8 round brush.
So only 2 brushes?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can use a tinier brush for the words if you want.
Okay.
For lettering.
All right.
Other than that, that's it.
All right. So you ready to begin?
Ready to begin. So let's get started.
Awesome. Let's do this.
All right. We're going to work on the background first. Because we are going to do the entire background, we're going to take a couple of minutes in between to kind of like we'll go over all of our events that's coming once we get all of the background done.
Okay.
Because we need that dry in order to do our mason jar.
All right.
So bear with us on that. All right. Large flat brush to start with.
Large flat brush to start with.
Rinse and dry as always. And of course, as always, we ask you to mute yourselves while we're painting, unless you need us, and just kind of chat or unmute and let us know what you need.
Everybody's muted.
Cool, yeah. All right, so for our background, really simple. We're just going to take a corner of your brown, corner of white, and let's start with that horizontal brush stroke all the way across.
All the way across.
Yep, corner of brown, corner of white.
And the edges.
Grab those edges, the top, sides. So after you do your first kind of brush stroke of that color,
yes,
you'll know if you want it lighter or darker. So mine looks pretty dark compared to my original. So we know we're going to grab more white than brown when we go for our corner to corner.
Well, you want it to be light?
You want it to be light, or I want it to be light.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab more white than brown when I do that corner of white, corner of brown.
Okay.
I'm going to grab those edges though. And I'm just going horizontal brush strokes so we have a nice smooth looking background.
So just going back and forth all the way across. Yep. Horizontal brush strokes all the way across. Exactly. And as it's darker, then you need to make it lighter, add a little more white.
And it's okay if it's not like completely one solid color. Because I have like little flecks of the darker in there, some little flecks of white.
Right.
So it's okay if it's not completely blended.
Right, but you need to start blending it.
But we just want the whole canvas filled.
And you're going up into the top and then coming down.
We're doing this brown all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
So this is going to take a couple of minutes.
All right. Okay. But you're using brown and white.
Yep, corner brown, corner white, all the way.
And you focus on it until you bring it down. You're going to go up and bring it down.
Yeah, I'm just blending all the way through. So just keep
okay.
Going.
You're just going to blend all the way through, get all the paint off your brush, and then get more. You see it looks darker, you're going to get some more white.
Got it.
Okay. I see what you're doing there. You're making it lighter. because you just put the white in there. And you just put more white in there.
And then if you want to, once you get a section done, you want to get those little spots of your brush strokes out of there.
Yes.
And just take it all the way across.
Slowly, all the way across, and that'll spread it all out.
Across, so that you don't have a stop of your brush in the middle of your canvas.
Okay. All the way across.
So it's just a little bit of brown, more white, taking it all the way down.
Okay.
And it depends, again, like I always say, it depends on what colors we have, it depends on brushes we have. Everybody's going to look different.
Okay.
Grab those edges as you go. And if for those of you that have a set of brushes, you know, multiple sets. If you have a bigger brush and you want to do this with a 1-inch brush,
yes,
you can certainly do that if you want to get it done quicker.
Oh,
but
really?
We are in no rush.
Right, we're not in no rush, right?
No rush, no rush.
Besides, somebody joined us, and hopefully they're catching up. Raya, or Pooja.
Oh, maybe.
Now you just all you've done so far since this person has come on is you just took a corner of white and a corner of brown and you started at the top, did your edges.
I would even say the tiny corner of brown and a corner of
white. Okay.
The brown is really powerful.
Yes.
But it depends on what kind of paint you have, what kind of paint everybody's got.
Right, and you're just doing the background by going back and forth, horizontal strokes from top to bottom, all the way down, and to get those little lines out of the center or the sides of your painting, you can just go all the way across on your horizontal brush strokes after you applied the paint, and you blended everything.
So little stops of your brush that are kind of stuck in there.
Right.
Take that brush all the way across.
Yes, after you've blended.
Right. And then kind of smooths it all out.
Okay. That's what everybody seems to be doing right about now.
Yeah, this will take us a couple minutes.
Yes.
This will test your that arm strength, that bicep.
Okay. Getting a little workout.
Yep. Hi, Rashford. Did you realize I was down here painting? What happened?
Don't tease him. Yeah, he was upstairs because he was busy doing something, and now he's back down here to check on you. Yep. You know, plop yourself down. Says, okay, I can wait. This is just beginning. You're gonna see how this goes. Basically, he just put the timer on you. So once his timer is up, then he'll make an objection. All right, so wait, I've got to chat. What colors do you need?
So for this one, we'll only need 4 colors. You'll just need just a little bit of brown, white, blue, and yellow.
Yeah, that's for Raya.
Yep, that's it. So just those 4 colors, unless you want to kind of deviate from the colors that I've got on here.
Then you could do that too.
Yep, then that's all you need.
And so far, all you've been using is brown and white.
Using a little bit of brown and then white, and get that light brown background, but it's kind of got like streaks in there.
Right.
So it's not a solid color background.
Right. Awesome. Very good.
Yep, this is it.
Well, does everybody know that we're going to be Back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. doing the Cardinals. Oh no, not back on here. We're gonna be on Facebook doing the Cardinals.
Live will be on that one.
Right. So Friday tomorrow, 8 p.m. We'll be on Facebook Live.
I think that one later tomorrow.
You made it later?
I mean, no, I mean, like usually I'm on at 7, but I know people started asking for later.
Right, because it's a Friday night.
So it is. No, lots of people interested in that one.
Maybe we'll get some people on the West Coast. And then Monday, after the weekend, Monday, the 27th, we also have another free session on Facebook at 8 p.m. again. That's going to be the hummingbirds with sunflowers. Oh, we can show that later. We can show it later. I'm just mentioning. So we got those two free events coming up tomorrow and Monday.
So, just as a quick note, when you're done with that background, just throw your brush in the water. Rinse and dry, you'll be done with that brush.
Right. So you're going to do the whole canvas.
And then throw your brush in your water. So this is the hummingbird.
Right. That's the hummingbird that you're going to be doing on Monday, the 27th at 8 p.m. That's free on Facebook. Then we had the cardinal. You did show them the cardinal Friday, tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. If you don't want to use snow, you don't have to use the snow. That's been the general that's been the general message about that one. All right. Then the next event after that, after those two events, is July 30th, Thursday. That's Dory. That's also free on Facebook and also at 8 p.m. So we're going to do this new time at 8 p.m. and see how this goes.
So for Dory, we have lots of space because we want you to be able to write letters in there, or to you can paint it, you can write it, you can prick it, board it.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be real interesting to see when they send in their pictures of their paintings, what they wrote, and what kind of, our audience is pretty creative with their ideas. So that's going to be very interesting to see how that works. All right. Sunday, August 2nd, another free event on Facebook. That's going to be a Sunday at 1 p.m. That's the Coffee Java Tea Mug. We'll be sipping coffee. Yeah, we'll be sipping coffee and tea.
That's really funny. I didn't realize how very similar they are.
Yeah.
So look, you can make your so when you do this painting, you can just do this on your bottom and then match them up, and it'll be like that for your house.
That's a good idea. That's pretty cool.
I might have to do that for the next one.
Yeah, well, that's Sunday, August the 2nd at 1 p.m. Yeah, I'll definitely have a special coffee drink for that day. Awesome. Well, we just want people to let us know that when they're finished doing their backgrounds, give me a thumbs up or let me know that you're done, and then I'll let Jennifer know. And Katrina says yeah.
Yes, we're gonna give it a couple minutes. So
yeah, because we know everybody. We want it to dry, and we want everybody to. Okay.
You have another canvas.
Yeah, you have a question?
Yeah. You can unmute yourself to ask a question.
No, I thought somebody had a question.
Oh.
But okay. All right, so you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's see here. We've got Thursday, August 13th, the Dream Catcher. That's going to be on Zoom. That's all the way over there on the other side there. But you can't reach over there? There's stuff on the floor? Can you get over there to get the dream catcher? Okay. The dream catcher, that's going to be on August the 13th at 8 p.m. That's on a Thursday. Yes, that's a Zoom. Now, what is that one? That's Girls Night Out? Okay, that's Saturday, the 15th.
Okay, so let's chat about this for a little while.
You want to chat about this for a second?
All right.
This is a special day for the ladies.
So for this day,
Right.
daytime version.
Right.
For anybody that can be involved. So we're doing Girls Night Out. With this painting, we're also going to, in between, do spinners for prizes.
Okay.
So we're going to just put everybody's name together on one spinner. So everybody that participates, while the painting is free to do with us,
Yes.
a spot on the spinner is $5.
Okay.
So that will get you in the running for all of the prizes. I'm not going to take anybody's name off the wheel the entire time. You can win multiple times. So it's $5 per spot. We have.
Wait, it's $5 for a spot, but it's for all the spins on the wheel.
Right. So if you want 3 spots on the wheel, you can take the $2.
Right, but your name will be on the wheel as many times as you spin for the prizes.
You got it. Yep.
Okay. All right. I like that idea. That sounds pretty cool.
So I have stuff from. So you got it. For those that don't know, we are partnered up with multiple direct sales people. I help run Mimosa marketing. So many of those ladies are donating or giving us products.
Okay.
As well as I'm purchasing other things for us to use for that wheel for the day.
Okay.
So we have a wooden AM PM thing that you can hang in your kitchen. So AM says like is your coffee mug, and the PM is the hook for your wine glasses.
Okay.
There's a set of Tupperware. There is really simple stuff. There is.
Are you going to be able to break all of this down on the day that we're doing this?
So on the day that we're doing it, I'm just going to have all the prizes lined up behind me. Everything else will be cleared out of here.
Okay, and then we can just go over them briefly, and I'll show people, what they got, and then we'll show it again before we do the spin and all of that kind of stuff.
So we'll have to have you guys ready to go the day up because the wheel will have to be loaded with everyone's names before we go live. Right. But you have to be on live with us.
So they have to come to the Mimosas and Masterpieces page on Facebook, click on the events, go to Girls Night Out, because that's going to be Saturday, August the 15th. That's the whole Saturday. That's 1 p.m. for the Girls Night Out for the free, okay? And then there's another one at 8 p.m.
So once we complete this one,
yes,
at 8 p.m. we will then have an adult night.
An adult Girls Night Out.
We're doing the 50 Shades painting.
Okay. Oh, come on. What is going on here?
The 50 Shades painting. And it will be adult products that will be given away.
And they're gonna be on spinners as well.
This one will be on Zoom because we want it private.
Okay.
We don't, you'll get an invitation for it. This is a $5 Zoom so that you're kind of entered
into the spinner.
Private Zoom. You'll be entered into the spinner automatically, but then you can also buy additional chances to be on the spinner.
Okay.
Everybody's name stays on the wheel the entire time.
All right. So Girls Saturday. Girls Saturday. It's going to be at 1 p.m. starting free on Facebook. And they can win prizes on that day at 1 p.m. Okay, and then we're going to take a little break after we do that painting, and we're going to come back at 8 p.m. for an adult-themed Zoom session, which also is going to have spinner prizes. And you can buy more spots on the spinner by just paying $5. Okay. So that's good. This is going to be a very interesting night. So this is going to be an interesting day, complete day. It's going to be a
busy but a really fun day. And if it works out, we'll do more like this.
Yeah, we need to have some other elements into our show here.
We want to bring some more fun to it.
And we want people to win stuff and get stuff. And
I love spoiling people.
Yeah, they come and they join us all the time. So we got to have something more. This can't be. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of fun doing the painting. But we got to just add more to it.
You should see the table behind Mark. It's full of all of our soft stuff for the swap party. I can't wait to do that.
Don't tease them like that.
Anybody that's local wants to come to the swap party.
Okay.
What else we got? After August 15th?
Well, hold on now. Let me check my people here and see if everybody's ready. They've got their because I had a thumbs up earlier.
I know, but we still want this background to dry.
Let me tell you something. I'm watching as you're talking. I'm seeing people going like this.
Like
they
this?
fanning they are fanning their canvases, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are pretty much close to dry right about now.
I might is still wet, so I'm watching. When mine is
Oh,
dry.
yours is wet because you were talking. You weren't fanning. As you were talking, I was watching people fanning their, going to town, fanning their painting so they can get everything dry.
All right. So after August 15th, what do we got?
Let's see. After August 15th, we have another Zoom session. That's Thursday, August the 20th at 7 p.m. Fall Foxes. That's a painted forward event, isn't it?
It is painted forward. We are going to be on Zoom for this.
Right, we can do this on Zoom.
If anybody has had a chance to see our post about this event.
Yeah, can you speak a little louder?
I'm sorry. If anybody hasn't had a chance to see the post on this event, go to the Facebook page. We kind of put their story in there. I don't know if it's on the Facebook page or it's in the Google form that we have you fill out. A local family who's also a good friend of mine. She has a son that was diagnosed with Tay-Sachs. The life expectancy is 2 to 3 years, 5 years. So we're trying to do everything possible to make their family as comfortable as we can at this time. They have medical bills piling up. They have car repairs that need to happen. So they have set up a GoFundMe. So all of the proceeds, so we're asking for a $10 donation to this event with us. That $10 is going right to that family from us.
You posted something about them on Facebook today.
I did because
that's what I saw. Okay.
The GoFundMe is at $30,000 already.
Okay.
So we are so proud of our community for stepping up.
Yes, that's cool.
They are so their family. She always was called the mother of foxes.
Right.
We call Finny the fox. So that's where the foxes come from in there. And of course, you don't need to put the foxes in your thing if you don't want to. Okay,
that's cool. All right, but that's gonna be that's on Thursday, August the 20th.
Yeah.
And that's a 7 p.m. start. Okay.
Sunday.
And then that Sunday, the 23rd, is the sloth paint party. It's been long overdue. We've been waiting and postponed.
I have no idea.
Yeah. But that's gonna be it. The sloth paint party Sunday, August 23rd. What's the start time for that?
3 o'clock, I think, is start time.
Okay.
So the kids, for the younger kids, they will get a pre-drawn or pre-sketched canvas to paint.
Right.
For the adults, we'll have you guys take a glass or a mug and give you guys some templates. And
no wine glasses?
No, there'll be wine glasses too.
Oh, okay.
We'll have a little variety of everything.
Oh, good. All right. That's good to know.
Kind of first come, first serve on the glasses.
That's good to know.
But that comes with lots of sloth swag. You'll get to see the sloth.
Sloth swag.
Sloth swag. Yes. We are adapting as we go for this event. It's been like this.
Yeah. Well, the sloth's going to be there.
It's happening.
Yes.
Oh, it is happening.
All right. All right. Now, look, the following Sunday after that is August 30th, 7 p.m. Light up wine bottle.
Oh,
that's the first one, isn't it?
Yes.
That's gonna be your first. That's gonna be your first bottle painting.
Yes.
But what is this? Is it on Zoom or is it gonna be
No, it'll be Facebook Live. So
it'll be Facebook Live.
So we have kits that we're shipping out.
Okay, we're shipping out the bottles.
The bottles, the lights, which I just added this one, the paint, the brushes. We're gonna sell brushes.
So they'll get a kit.
We'll get an entire kit for it.
And then you're gonna show them how to paint it.
And I will teach you all how to paint this wine bottle.
Like you do when we was going live and traveling.
And then last night we did a pumpkin one on the green bottle. So we are, I'll post this one shortly as well.
Okay. So they'll have a choice? Oh no, there'll be two different sessions. Yeah. All right, so you'll have 2 chances to have sessions where you can paint a bottle.
Yep.
But you'd have to get the kit. So that means they'd have to look into the event section and find that event and get all the details.
Exactly.
All right. Do you think everything is dry now?
Okay.
All right.
I think we should be okay.
Yeah, I just need to go check upstairs because I just heard thunder. And it really sounded really bad. Yeah, you didn't hear that? You didn't feel that?
I didn't feel it.
I felt it. I just want to make sure that my fingers are not out there so they won't get wet.
Okay. All right, keep trying, guys. the rain again. Man. I thought I was gonna have like a tornado like last night. God.
Huh?
I was gonna have like that tornado like last night. Yeah, it was like
No, it looks like it again.
so crazy.
It looks like it's gonna be again.
My goodness.
Oh. Really crazy looking clouds out there.
All right, I think we're okay. I think we're pretty close to that.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. All right, so rinse and dry that flat brush, and you can just throw that back in your container.
So rinse and dry the flat brush.
We can put that away.
Okay.
We're going to go with that round brush.
Round brush.
And we're gonna mix our kind of teal color. So
Let's see
color.
here.
So you want to start with a good scoop of blue and just a little bit of yellow at a time.
Okay.
And it depends on the color blue that you have, depends on the type of yellow that you have.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just checking the chat, and Novita says that she did the sketch for the painting on the canvas already for the Girls' Day painting.
Oh, good. Wow.
And then Katrina says, I love the green bottle with the pumpkin.
Yeah, I saw something different. We haven't done that one before. The last one that I did, that was kind of like Halloween themed, was a bottle of booze.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you that one. Which maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll show both of them and then you guys can decide what you want, but that was this one.
Oh, bottle of booze.
There's a little ghost on it.
Right, turn it around. Yeah, you just got it. Yeah, okay. Is that bats? That's bats back there.
Yeah. So that was the last one that we did for Halloween.
That was last year, right?
Actually, I think that might have been 2 years ago.
Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun, guys.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you just want to kind of mix that aqua color, that teal color to your liking.
Can you repeat that, please?
The blue. Okay. So you want at least a good scoop of blue. Big
Right.
scoop of blue.
Right.
Little bit of yellow.
Okay.
You just want to make that kind of that teal blue color or aqua blue color.
All right.
So we're going to start with that. All right. Now I kind of want to get all that built up paint off of my brush. Get my brush back to a kind of a point.
For mixing it? For mixing? You want to get the paint off now after you mix it all in there?
Off for now.
Okay.
All right. So let's do the outline of our bottle. So again, let's kind of get most of that paint off of your brush back to a point.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of paint at a time. So we want to do the right side of our canvas, or you can put it right in the center if you want to. Our bottle, let's do kind of let's do connect the dots a little bit. So I'm going to be around the middle of my canvas height. Okay, so middle height.
Okay.
For the right side, I'm going to put just a little horizontal line. That'll kind of be like the top edge of my bottle or the bottom of my rim.
Well, remember now, we can't zoom in.
Okay.
So they cannot even see that little line that you put there. I can't see it at all.
All right, so let's just do an oval that's about 3-4 inches wide.
Okay.
So flat oval, about 3 or 4 inches wide, around the middle of my canvas for the right side.
A little bit up, just above the middle.
Yeah, the bottom of my rim is
the middle.
Around the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is that oval shape.
Yeah, they can see that.
Okay. All right, so we're not going to connect it up.
Yeah, it's a little too hard when we can't zoom in.
No problem.
Awesome. All right, so a little oval with the bottom part of the oval being at sort of the center point.
Right, it's about the middle of my canvas.
Just about, yes.
Okay. So from the right and the left side, you want to do a straight vertical line down on either side.
little straight lines down on either side.
Yep, about an inch.
Because you're making a jar.
Yep, so we're kind of making the mouth of the jar, and then we're going to continue that bottom curve. We're going to follow that same curve as we have up here.
Yes, the same curve.
Don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can cover it with flowers.
Right.
Right, and from the left side, we're going to do a curved line down and towards the left. So down and towards the left.
Okay.
Let's repeat that curve on the right side. Down and towards the right.
And let them see. Okay.
And we want to make these kind of curve it back around and do two straight vertical lines down towards the bottom of our canvas.
But not all the way to the bottom.
Not all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. So let's kind of, maybe we can make a little bit of a dot for either of those sides. So if I come down, maybe let's go about 3 inches up on either side.
Okay, because you're gonna curve out.
A little bit. And here about 3 inches up.
Yeah, they could barely see those two dots, but that's okay.
Kind of a visual, a little bit of a visual. All right.
Right, they know that they're making a jar.
Right. All right. So that curved line again, and then we're gonna bring that all the way down.
Yeah, let them see that. Okay.
This side, all the way down. A little off.
Now Katrina says mine is really green.
If it's really green, then I want you to just kind of start fresh. Grab a little blue. Start blue. Start with a scoop of blue and a little tiny bit of yellow. Depending on what paints we have. I know I had to mix mine a bit too because I added way too much yellow to start.
Okay.
So
they need to start over.
Start fresh. I mean, start fresh with your blue. Just rinse and dry your brush. Grab another scoop of blue. You can use that green when we get to the leaves.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Okay, and then let's make sure that these are about the same height from the bottom. And then we're going to connect with a curved line down around the bottom.
Right.
So we want this curve down here.
Okay, so you went below your point. Okay. So we see a jar now.
Let's get everybody to that part, and then we will we'll go on to the next step, okay?
Okay.
We'll let this thing get caught up. Whoever else get caught up.
Oh, excuse me. Right, we need her to. She's gonna have to mix. All right.
In all those events that we gave you already, we are doing, if you're not a part of it already, we are doing kid camp. So we did week 2 this week with the hedgehog, which was adorable.
Right.
They did so good. I'm so proud of all these kids.
Yeah, I saw them on Facebook.
So awesome. We have a couple more. We have 6 more.
Yeah, 6 more sessions. 6 more kids camp sessions.
So it's the frog.
The frog.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can look at the dates on the thing if you want to. If you're not interested, then it doesn't matter.
Right, but the peacock, that's on Wednesday, August 26th. That's kids camp. All kids camp start at 5 p.m.
All of them start at 5, yeah.
By Dab and Panda. That's kids camp Tuesday, September 1st, 5 p.m. Oh, Pug in a Mug. Pug in a Mug is Wednesday, August 12th at 5 p.m. That's all kids camp sessions.
Koala.
Cool Koala is Cool Koala. Which day is that?
It's a weekday.
Cool Koala is on Monday, August the 3rd, 5 p.m.
We have
And Alpaca Llama or Pakalaka.
We've now renamed him Pakalaka.
Pakalaka is on Wednesday, the 29th of July. He's coming up soon.
Yeah.
All right, he's the next one.
Yeah.
All right, so he's the next one for kids camp.
Yeah. And the bubblegum machine.
Oh, bubblegum machine. That's on August 29th, Saturday. That's a Saturday kids camp at 5 p.m.
Only one on Saturday, and we are going to then on this day open the group up for you to, or for the kids to invite their friends to paint with them in the private group.
Right.
And we will then show everybody the fall fun workshop painting for the next session.
Right. That's a special one, for our kids camp participants. They get to bring somebody in and show them all of the great stuff. We'll show them all of the great stuff that they've done. Right. During the last couple of weeks.
We have them all kind of just post all their paintings right into the group after they're done painting. It's so awesome to see all of the paintings and the families that are painting together. It's awesome. I think.
Yeah, you can see that on our Facebook page, right?
We don't post. I don't post all of the family photos on there yet. We're gonna wait until kids camp is over to show you everything.
Right.
So every week I'll just take a little collage of a couple paintings.
But I saw some kids camp paintings on Facebook. Oh, okay. So these people here working with us today, they can't go to Facebook and see none of that.
They'll only see just the single collage that I put together for it.
On the page, right?
On the regular page, yeah.
But they could also go on our page and see all of the other things we've done in the past.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pictures, video, paintings. Any paintings that we did in the past is free on Facebook. You can do them. The video is right there. You can paint anything.
All right. So what I'll have you guys do next, you guys are okay. We'll be done if you still need some time.
They will.
So I want you to take a scoop of the color that you just made, this blue.
Yes.
We're going to put that in a section, another section, and we're going to add a scoop of white. We want it a light color.
Lighter.
So we want you to take this light color and let's fill in our jar with the light color. Again, most of this is going to be covered with flowers, and that's okay.
Okay.
We'll go back over with details, highlights, and shadows. But for now, we'll have you just fill this all in.
All right.
With that lighter color.
That they just added some white to and mixed it.
You got it.
And they're going to paint the inside of their jar like that?
Yep.
Okay. It's going to take a little bit of a minute.
Yep.
So are you ready to start your weekend? You said it was been a rough work week.
An account that I work for, a lot of work for, doubled in business in 2 days, and it's been a crazy amount of work.
Okay.
Great work.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's a good thing, isn't it?
It's a great thing. It would be even greater if I made commission on the work that I do, but I don't.
Yeah, that's the bad part. Well, keep thinking it. Maybe it'll happen.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep thinking Mimosas is really the way to go.
Oh, of course it is. This is why we do it.
That is the key to my existence.
Yes. To do for a living that which you love to do.
100%.
That's what I'm here for. We got to get you to change your lifestyle. That's what everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to do a job where they get paid doing what they love to do. I mean, if they know what it is that they love to do. A lot of people out there don't know what they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started doing this, it was kind of like, I don't want to do this because once you make it a job, and once it's a job, it doesn't become
Fun anymore. But we had to change that because that's not the way I look at things.
But this has been so awesome, skating with everybody, every week, meeting people. I love networking. I love meeting people. I love reading people.
Right, and you do that naturally.
Right. So being able to do this virtually is even cooler.
Yeah, out of this coronavirus quarantine, staying in the house turns out to be a blessing for you because it just opens you up to new possibilities to do what you were already doing and reach even more people.
Think outside the box a little bit.
How come we hadn't thought of it since we've been traveling for how many years now? I just never really thought. I mean, you got your website and we had the Facebook page, but it wasn't like, let's do a painting. You know, it just didn't happen.
A couple of the first thing I shipped out actually to do virtual were the wine bottles.
Right.
In fact, it was the palm tree wine bottles. The last 2 or 3 years ago. So we did do that through Zoom with a corporation. So we did a administrative assistant day or whatever.
Right, I remember that. Yeah.
So I was at one location and painting with 2 other locations virtually, which was neat. You know,
it was really cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we have kind of thought about it. It's just a lot to plan, and with going out all the time, it was not always feasible. I mean, you see the amount of packaging and the amount of time it takes in buses and pack. Well, Aiden, according to him, it takes 40 seconds to make it off.
That's right.
That video is on the page.
That's right. 40 seconds.
Aiden made all of our kit boxes.
40 seconds tops.
For canvas.
40 seconds tops.
Aside from explaining it.
Okay. Now, when you get your jars done, finish painting them in, give us a thumbs up. Let us know you're ready to move on to the next step. Yeah, I don't see anything in the chat. Everybody's good. Everybody's painting in their jars. Katrina's got a thumbs up. Boom. Awesome.
Katrina, I think next week, so you'll have to send me the ones that you've done with us. Maybe by next week. If not next week, then the week after, we'll have you for our artist spotlight. So every week I pick somebody randomly to do an artist spotlight.
Yeah.
But there are some people that have just been painting with us from the very beginning.
And you have pictures from them.
Yeah, so we want all your pictures, send them all to us together. It makes it so much easier for me.
For you to have to not search through each of them.
And then we'll put together a little slideshow for our spotlight artists for the week.
Maybe,
like recognizing you.
Maybe that's what you should start doing. Making folders of people who visit us every week, and when you get their pictures, when you make your slideshow, just put their pictures in a folder. Yeah.
I wonder if people can add albums on our page, like that you can create your own album.
Right, and you just have them go in and put their picture up.
Less work that I have to do better right now.
No, we'll write that down because that'll be for the future. As we expand, this into
portfolio. So
yeah.
Portfolio on
as we change this from a session to a show. Yeah. That's the general idea. Is to change this from a session to a show where people can turn on and see you, and we'll be painting for 2 hours on the show, giving away prizes, gifts, interviewing interesting people, having guests come on and paint with you, okay, and having an interaction with our audience the same way we have our interaction with our audience now, okay. And if we get lots and lots more people in our audience, then we might have to get a staff of people that'll monitor the chats and monitor the issues that people are having while they're painting. Yeah, it would be interesting if we had 1 million viewers and we could access them and they could tell us, Wait, you know, we're having a problem with this. What can I do about that?
So we have 10, we have a long way to go. So.
Yeah, so we're starting. We're doing it. We're working on it.
All right. So,
Yeah, I mean, people look like they're still painting.
oh, okay.
I'm watching.
Okay.
Katrina gave the thumbs up, but there's still people that are taking their time and making sure that their jar is correct.
We're gonna add that stuff.
We're gonna add to it.
Yeah, we have to add the shadows and the highlights and everything. So.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna work on that table tomorrow. I mean, over the weekend.
Yeah.
Move it out of here.
Definitely.
So we can start working on our map back there.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna look for.
What?
To
roll across the back so we can put the map on the cork. That would be nice.
Yeah, I'll look tonight first.
You know, we can start writing. We can start pinning where most of our people are painting with us from. And then maybe that'll be a way we can start the show. Okay, we start the show with our usual group of people that we know already, but then we always ask if there's somebody new, and then somebody will say, "Yeah, I'm from so and so."
Better learn geography really fast.
I got you, baby. I'm a geography nut. I love it. That's why I bought that map. You showed me the first map you got. I was like, I don't know, baby. That map is little. And nobody can see that map. I'll get you a real map, okay? I had to get you a real map, color coded and everything, so we can shout out to our people who are painting with us, okay? Letting them know we know where they're from. And the more pins we put on there, then we'll see what our demographic is.
Where we're traveling.
Yeah, where are we going to travel to when we do our traveling paint and sip experience?
Right. I think we should start by next year. Our goal is to hit 3 different states to do this, even if I have to research locations and stuff myself, firehouses, whatever.
Are you up for that? You want to go to 3 different states and do a live paint and sip and let them see how you do it live instead of just virtually here on the internet?
I know we have lots of Massachusetts people.
Yes.
Pennsylvania people.
Got Pennsylvania people. We've got Canadian.
I mean, I would love to go to Canada.
Yeah, we got to get the rest. We got to get a little bit further out. Okay, we got to get out to the west. Got to move a little bit further out west. I think it's our time difference is what really is messing out. Because when you first started, you had a bunch of people from California. When we remember when we first started, we had people from Japan, Spain. Okay, what happened? Got to get them back. All right, you ready to continue on?
All right, so once you've got that light color on there, rinse and dry, I'm going to have you go back to your original color, that darker blue color.
All right.
All right. So in our jar, if you want to kind of go over your lines again for the edge, do that.
Oh. Now, Novita says, I told my husband about you guys. Aww. And next August, I hope to do a paint and sip at my home for my birthday. Yeah, we would definitely come out.
Novita, you're in New York, right?
I can't remember either. I don't have to look at my notes.
So for our first darker line, what I want to do is kind of create the bottom.
I think she did say yes, Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yes, it's great.
Yes, we can get out there.
Yeah. So we want to create the back of that oval. So we're going to see through the glass the other edge of this oval. So we want the bottom edge.
Yeah.
So we kind of want to come around, and this is the back edge of that oval.
But you're not making a full line?
It doesn't have to be full, like a
or it could be sort of faded?
Yeah, it could be faded. I just want to get part of that back that's a little bit darker back there.
Okay. So they do that little faded line back there and show that they got a.
So yeah, you can see the bottom of the jar.
Yes. Yeah, I was just thinking about Novita's birthday. Okay, because we just did a birthday.
Novita's gonna do the wine bottle for her birthday.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna do the palm tree wine bottle for her birthday.
Awesome. But we're not gonna be able to go there.
No, but next year we're gonna go.
Oh, okay. All right. So we can't go to Poughkeepsie now because we just did a birthday. We had the drone come out of the sky and looked at us and said, "Hey, they out finally out doing a birthday."
All right. Same dark color. I want to kind of create a stripe of the dark color. So I'm going to dip over a little bit and then kind of run down a darker stripe down my bottle or my jar.
Okay.
You can bring this all the way down to the bottom across that back area so that it looks like it's in the front of the jar.
All right. Because I was wondering what is that for? Yeah, it does. It does establish that that's the front of the jar.
That's the process.
Yes.
And yeah, this kind of part, this stuff gets a little daunting, but that's the process.
But it's necessary.
And do the same thing on the other side. Kind of move in a little bit. Do that curve line down. Bring it all the way down.
You're gonna move in a little bit.
Yep.
And bring that line all the way down.
And then curve down in the front.
Curve down in the front. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
And then we'll create kind of a curved triangle shape in here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is the front of the bottle. So curved around the bottom, curved side, and then fill that in.
Okay.
Kind of like this line runs into that triangle shape. A little straight circle.
What, you have a straight bristle? Like a little straight hair coming out of my eyebrow?
Alright, so up here, top right, so we're going to come down a little bit and move over again, almost like there's a little stripe there.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to put just a little stripe of that dark color in there.
Okay.
You can add some more detail in this jar lid if you want to add more curved lines in there.
Mm-hmm. And you did that sort of fast. The way you stroked that.
Alright. More curved lines in the top of the jar. So the jar like the ridges.
Yeah, I mean,
threads.
yeah, I mean, because I can't zoom in like I normally do.
I just followed the same curve shape.
Oh.
Put smaller lines in there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to rinse and dry.
Awesome. Everybody's following you. Mm-hmm.
So the next color, I'm going to have you rinse and dry after that. The next thing we'll do is create our stems for our flowers or our plants or cotton flowers.
All right.
So I'm going to make a light brown.
You're gonna make a light brown
Yep. So a little scoop of my brown, a little bit of white.
and mix it up.
Yep.
But didn't you make light brown earlier, or you just no?
We
You
didn't
took
really mix it.
corner of and
So,
corner of. You didn't
yeah.
mix it. Okay.
Exactly. And again, you can do this in green if you have that green and you want to do green stems for
Okay.
flowers.
Okay.
You can mix green and make green.
All right.
So I'm gonna start with that brush. It's okay that it's a little loaded. I just want you to use light pressure in here. So from behind let's pretend we can't see through that rim.
Mm-hmm.
So from the bottom of that rim, just gonna kind of drag your paintbrush down a bit. Really light pressure. So you're just gonna kind of let it float down your canvas.
Lightly.
Lightly. I'm not even putting any pressure. I'm just putting it against my canvas.
And bringing it down.
And pulling it down.
And you're crisscrossing.
And they're crisscrossing. So it doesn't matter where they go. It doesn't matter how far down they go. It doesn't matter how many you have.
Right. It doesn't have to. There's no way you can make it. There's no need to be perfect.
Nope.
All of those were lightly done. You brought them all down carefully, lightly.
I just barely dragged it. I didn't even barely pushed anything. I just dragged it down my canvas.
Okay.
Lightly. That's it. And then I'll have you rinse and dry. In there. Rinse and dry. And then I'm going to have you go to white. So we're going to do the highlights on our garnet.
Okay.
Okay. So rinse and dry, go to white. So we're going to come in between the edge and the stripe. We're going to come down with white in between there.
In between.
We're going to bring it all the way down to the bottom and curve around the bottom.
What brush are you using? The same one?
Same middle, yep, round brush.
Yeah, let them get a good look at that white stripe you just made.
Yep. So it came from the top of the garment down over that curve, straight down the left side, coming down around and do that curve at the bottom. Bring it around the bottom of your dart, almost to halfway, where it almost meets that triangular shape that you made there.
Okay.
Do another stripe of this white down on the other side of the dark blue.
Mm-hmm.
And picture that all the way down and almost just a little curve at the bottom there.
Okay.
We'll do the same, almost same on this side. Let's get a straight white into the edge and that first blue line.
Okay. In between.
All the way down and let's curve it down at the bottom a little bit. Another little stripe of white on the other side of that blue color. I'm going to bring it down about that same height of that dark one that we did there.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a small skinny triangle up here, almost in the middle.
Mm.
That's good for our highlight. And rinse and dry your brush.
Okay.
dry, and then you can write the leaves down, and we'll write that at the end.
All right.
So let's go back up and do our flower stuff. So I'm gonna make, instead of the brown leaves I have up here, I'm gonna just make green. Make actual green leaves instead.
Okay.
All right. So little blue, probably equal parts yellow, green.
You're mixing blue and yellow until you get the shade of green that you like.
Yeah. Got it. So we're gonna start with the leaves part of it, and then we'll go back over and do kind of the tapping of the flowers.
Okay.
Okay. So these can be random and wherever. So we'll start with kind of two little brush strokes, almost like you're making a mustache.
Yeah, let them see that. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in.
Okay, so I'm just pressing my brush down. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
press down and kind of pull away. So we're using a little bit of pressure to get some thickness in your line. Get the paint on to the canvas.
Okay.
Now they could be V's, they could be upside down V's.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. And you're spreading them around the top of your jar.
Fill in that jar with the white puffs of color.
Okay.
Or if you want to make other colors, you can do colors.
Oh, okay.
So as far out as you want this to go, the farther out you go, the bigger your bunch of flowers is.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And you're just doing those V's.
Yep, just some little V's to start.
Now, what about an anally retentive person? And they put them all in a formation.
Okay.
It's okay?
That's fine. So then all of your leaves will be
Because,
pointing
you know, because your leaves is like upside down and all over.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to let those dry a bit. So get some leaves in there. Then we'll let that go for a minute. Rinse and dry and give us a thumbs up, and we will work on the wood grain in the bottom of our canvas.
Okay. I got a funny feeling we're going to be getting thumbs up real quick. There it is. Boom. Mm-hmm. There it is. Boom.
Yeah.
Mark, thumbs up.
Very good. All right.
Any issues? Yeah, if there's any issues, they'll let me know.
Okay.
And we'll say, well, I'll speak up for them.
Okay, so let's determine where our table is or where our glass is sitting on.
All right.
So I'm going to come up. You know, we want to make sure it's in between, you know, the bottom of the jar and up in the center here.
Okay.
I'm going to come up about 4 or 5 inches, and I'm just using brown. So a little bit of brown at the tip of my brush, light brown.
Mm-hmm.
We want to try and make this even all the way across. And those of you that are with me all the time know that I always want an angle and try not to be on an angle. But no matter what I do, I'm always on an angle.
It's all right.
So I'm kind of just doing little hash marks, that's what they're called. Light lines all the way across. It doesn't have to be a thick, solid line.
Okay. And you're using this brown.
Yep, that dark brown that we started with.
On your
Still sticking with that medium round brush. Now,
okay.
If you have that tinier brush and you want to go to that tinier brush for this, you definitely can. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep. You want tinier, finer wood grain lines? Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right. So we want to continue those little hash marks all the way through for our wood grain.
Okay. Yeah. Let them see that. And see how you're doing it. You're holding the brush sort of like past the middle of the brush.
This is not a
pencil grip
time. This is hold it at the end of your brush, on the handle. Let your kind of fingers do the work for you. Let the brush go.
Do that finger action again, please.
So you're just kind of
like that.
Lightly letting it go on the canvas. It's okay if they overlap.
All right.
You just want horizontal brush strokes aside from these little knots. So if you want to put some knots in ahead of time,
all right,
you're just going to create some ovals and just kind of keep brushing your brush in little circles until it's not quite all the way filled in, but so make an oval shape real lightly.
You're hypnotizing me with that.
Okay. You can make them as big or as small as you want. So I'm going to put a couple of knots in my wood first.
Okay.
Okay. So again, just kind of do that oval motion with your hand.
Yeah, I'll look away when you do that. Go ahead.
And then you just kind of using that same motion until it's filled in.
All right. Yeah, I got to look the other way. Hold on. We're going round and round and round.
Right. Again, if your brush gets too thick, or you get too thick with paint, you rinse and dry, get it back to a point, and you guys are with me all the time, so you know how to do that. But if you don't, when you rinse, when you go to dry, press on your paper towel as you bring it across your paper towel, spin the brush. And it gets it back to that little point. Right? So
that's right.
Go ahead and fill in our wood grain for our table or whatever this is sitting on.
Okay.
Coffee table, counter. Be real close, careful when you get close to your jar. Yes, this will take you some time.
You got to put these little slashes, these little light slashes.
It's worth it. It looks so neat when it's done.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute to do this. And reminding them that you're holding the brush, that you're holding it that way, and you're lightly just doing little hashes. And it's okay if you overlap.
Yeah, you can overlap.
And you show them how to twirl it and make me dizzy and make those little knots. Oh, that's what's happening. See? I didn't know. I thought I was just having like episodes. Feeling disoriented. To make me dizzy. See, and I just be thinking I'm just falling asleep. No. Effects of being dizzy.
So for anybody that's in, I don't know if there's any stock left in it now, but
what's that?
Anybody that I posted earlier today, so the original spinner group that I belong to, there's a big Mimosas giveaway on the spinner wheel tonight. I don't know if it's still there. I'll have to check it out when I'm done. But if it doesn't go tonight, I'll let you guys know. You're welcome to join. I think it was $8 a spot. And we are giving away, so it's six bottles of paint, 500 milliliter bottle of paint.
Okay.
Two sets of brushes. I think there's 4 canvases, an easel, what else? Palette. It's like a whole setup.
And this is on a spinner?
That's on the spinner group that I belong to that I.
Yes.
So I offered to give up donation to the center.
Okay.
Mimosas stuff.
And where do they find this spinner?
I think I posted on the page. If you're interested, just let me know, and I'll PM the group to you that you can join.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's on the Mimosas page?
I posted this morning a picture of what we were giving away.
Yes.
And then I can email you or message you the group for the spinners group. It's called Treasure Spinners.
Right, so you could join.
Yeah, I don't think it's a public group, though. It's a private one, so I have to add you to it.
Okay. So if anybody's interested, they can let you know.
Yep.
Awesome.
We do, she spins every night, pretty much every night.
Mm-hmm.
And she does a donation every night to a charity and organization. So
Right.
nice.
Now you're gonna make sure you do this whole table. That's what this is, the table.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Trust the process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some persons darker than others.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what you did for this, and when you do your coffee Java tea mug, you can make it match up.
Exactly.
Totally doing that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Except I think the coffee one is diagonal, but so what? So we can
We'll have to make some
that,
changes, yeah.
change it, modify whatever you want. This is yours.
Now when you finish doing your table and doing your slashes of brown paint all the way across, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're ready to move on.
And I can show you the two fall paintings. I don't know if you've got that on your list.
The two fall paintings?
Yeah. Well, there's three fall paintings. We showed the boxes already.
Yeah.
September on the list.
Yes. September 1st, September 10th, September 17th.
Okay. They're on it.
September 1st is the Dabbing Panda at the kids camp.
Okay.
Okay, that's at 5 p.m. Tuesday. Thursday is a Zoom event. That's the September 10th, 7 p.m. Pumpkin Cat. Right, that's going to be on Thursday, September 10th at 7. Yep, singular. Right, that's a singular. That's a Moonlight Kitty. Yes. And then Thursday, the following Thursday, September 17th at 7 p.m., Hocus Pocus. That's free on Facebook. Yeah, because that's a popular. That's a
fan.
Right. That's a popular show or popular movie.
I know, but this was a suggestion of my sister-in-law. Is a huge Halloween fall, but Hocus Pocus fan.
Okay.
Oh my god, I sent it to her. And she's like, oh my god, I love it.
Cool. Right, and that's Thursday, September 17th at 7 p.m. and that's free on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be all the way up to the month of September. Who knows how we're going to be around that time. Well, hopefully less people will be sick and people will be feeling better. And some things hopefully will be opening up and hopefully not getting worse.
I don't want to rush ahead, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to rush, I promise.
No, you're not rushing. Everybody's okay.
We have to set up another meet and greet in September once we get our everything fixed over here. your whole area done.
There we go. I got a thumbs up. Yep, got a thumbs up from Laura.
Right.
Got a thumbs up from me. Got a thumbs up from Katrina. Got another thumbs up from me. Now I'm clapping. Nancy gives you a thumbs up.
Very good. You guys are regulars for us on Zoom.
Rhea says yes.
Definitely appreciate that. We love it. Would you guys send in your payments for me? They're usually like an emoji for the painting. I'll try and be more diligent to make sure that there is an emoji in the event.
Okay.
Or just type out what it's for. It's hard to keep up with
all the different events.
Of what, yeah, who paid what. And then going forward, all of our Zoom events, I'm going to try to create a Google form so that you have to just fill out your email and then the profile that that it will be on, whether it's Zoom or whatever. It's just hard to match up payments to a painting to a person.
Right, whose profile is not their name.
So I'm spending a lot of time doing that. So I'm going to make it work for me a little bit. Just by filling out that form, and that will help me tremendously.
Okay.
Knowing where the payment's coming from, what name it's under, whatever.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to have you rinse and dry when you're done. We are going to go back to that flat brush. Go back to the flat brush. Make sure it's rinsed and dry. And this time I want you to fluff. Make sure it's fluffed up really good. So to fluff, I kind of just wiggle it in my hand. Make sure that it's, kind of messy looking.
Like that?
We want it kind of fluffed a little bit.
Okay.
Right? All right. So the first color I want to put down. Now, again, this is all up to you guys. If you want to do colors, if you want to make pink flowers, you can make pink flowers. If you want to do multiple colors of flowers, you need multiple colors.
All right.
I'm just going to go with what I've got over there so you can see what I've done. So I'm going to use that light color blue that we started, that we did for our jar. So this is the inside of it.
Yeah.
That light color blue on the tip of my brush. Just a little bit at a time. Okay, I want to start on the inside of each of my little V's, or on the top of my V's, depending on which way my flower goes.
Oh, okay. So it could be inside the V or on top of the V.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's up to you. So I'm just going to tap, okay, drizzling a little bit of that blue.
Right.
On the inside of that V shape, or on the top of that V shape, depending.
So you're doing this lightly.
Yep, just lightly tapping some of that blue on there. And if you want to add more later, once you get some white on there, you can always add more to it.
Okay.
You may pick up some of that green color, and that's okay too.
All right. But you're stippling right now. You're not pressing too hard. You're just tapping lightly.
Yep, just tapping. Just tap, tap, tap.
And it could be inside or outside.
Yeah, I guess you want them to be so that your stems are coming down in this direction.
All right.
So just when I put them underneath here, really I guess you can see up here. And it's okay if you if you have to add more, remove some, or you may not be able to remove it, but you can always paint over it, so don't stress.
What color are you using right now, Jennifer?
So I'm using that lighter teal blue that I did in the jar. The lighter.
Okay.
So, yep, just using that lighter version of that teal color first. Put it on this side for this guy. And once you've got some of that blue in there, you can rinse and dry. Fluff the brush again. So again, once you've got some of that blue in there on your leaves, then you can rinse and dry, fluff the brush again, and then go to white. So just take a little bit of white on the end of that brush, and then make big, you can go as big as you want on these. So again, just tapping that white in there. Start with a little bit at a time, so you don't do what I just did. Get a ton of paint on there. So I'm just gonna go back to that and use it around the rest of my paint. So start with light pressure, just in case you have a lot of paint on your brush, and then you can move it around if you need to. I'm gonna just start filling in. So once I got some of these flowers in there, there's still lots of empty space. I'm just gonna keep on dabbing that white in there and kind of fill up that empty space with it. We can always go back in and add some more leaves in there if you need to, if you want to add more leaves. But I'm just gonna fill that space with those taps of white. Light pressure first.
What's wrong, Stephen? Still your mouth? What, huh? There's a white fluffy flowers. Do you like these white fluffy flowers?
Mommy, yeah, buddy. Are you done? No, not yet. Where's my song? Oh, yeah, I heard. Yeah. It's still hard. Hi, say hi.
You're almost done. All you have to do is like make some of them so
Pretty cool. Yeah.
and then stuff.
True. We got a couple of more steps to go and then we're done. I'm gonna have you guys go back over those leaves. Now that we've got some of those flowers on there.
Okay.
And I just kind of filled in any negative space around those flowers that are there that kind of look like empty spaces. You can just kind of fill that in with those tacks. If you want to add other colors, you can add other colors.
Okay.
Pink would probably look really cool in that. If you want to add some pink to it, you can add some pink to it.
Okay. What's that noise? Oh, maybe it's your computer. You don't hear it? No, no, everybody's on mute. I hear.
Once you get done with those of this color, you can slow them down if you're going too fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to grab this light brown color that we were using before, and we'll add some of that in these leaves. They could be a little smaller, and if you want to add some stems in here, or just little hints of what a stem is, you can add some of that in there as well.
But the stems would go at the tips of the leaves.
Yeah, but if
where you make the V's.
yes, they would, but they may be covered by other flowers. That's why I'm thinking like, okay, so up here you can probably see some, might see a little bit over here.
Okay.
Kind of brain. And then I'm just using a little bit of that brown on those leaves, just a little bit, to add some color in there.
Okay.
And I'm just making those strokes smaller, like you did those big green strokes. Just making smaller versions of those
All right.
on the green.
You know what his deal is. He's counting down. When time is up, he will stand up.
Give you guys a minute. Give us a thumbs up when you got that completed.
Okay.
Back tomorrow, 8 o'clock to do this all over again.
Mm-hmm. I think people are okay. So I'm gonna give a thumbs up, and I see Laura gives a thumbs up.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna switch to, so if you do have that tinier brush, you can switch to that tinier brush.
Mm-hmm.
If not, you can use the one that we've been using. We're just gonna do our lettering. So you can write Mason on your mason jar or ball on your mason jar. And this one says ball inside of my mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
Like perfect Mason. Or you can write whatever you want on your jar.
Okay.
And then you're lettering on the background. Home sweet home, the last love, the whatever family, make it yours.
Okay.
Okay. You for that brush, you're using that pencil grip to destabilize.
Right.
Hold it like a pencil. You just need to kind of stabilize on that canvas. And then rinse and dry off and get it back to a point so you have a small point for those letters or lettering.
All right.
If you feel better going to your lettering by doing a pencil, doing it in pencil first,
Oh.
do it in pencil first and then go over it with your pencil.
All right.
Okay? All right.
Or they could they use a stencil or
You can use a stencil. Whatever you like.
All right. They just put it in that empty space.
Yep. Mason on mine.
That's your brother's name.
It is. Mason is his company that is donating all of these prizes, or I should say donating. I'm donating and I'm buying all the prizes for 50 Jason.
His company?
His company.
Okay. That's for the nighttime portion of the Saturday.
That's correct.
Right. That's Saturday, August 15th. Yes, the nighttime portion. Now, what are you going to choose
I
to?
was going to do one last one for Miss Sandy.
Okay.
But I feel like I've given her this page before.
You have?
About it.
So who haven't you given one?
So the lettering is just kind of making them all have that same whatever it is, whether it's a square or whether it's dots or that's how you kind of create a font for yourself.
Going to create a font? Oh. Oh, see, he's up. The timer has went off, and he has said, "That's it. Let's wrap it up, mommy. I want my mom." He's got a timer in him or something. I don't know. Some kind of implant. Because he was fine. He was laying there on the floor, and I told you, as soon as the time is up, he's gonna get up. He's gonna start protesting. Walked around you and circled you twice now. And now he's right behind your feet. Yeah, the timer went off for him. He was like, okay, yeah. Yeah, if a dog could just make demands on your time, exactly what he does. Well, I know it was getting ready to storm. Yeah, well, hopefully it's not. It sounds pretty quiet right now. Now, when we do the next painting, you're gonna have that same bottom so that you can put them together. All right, I'll remind you. That'll be cool. We'll put them together. For the tea, for when we have the tea, coffee, Java. Okay.
So in your completion with your painting, you want to make sure you sign the bottom left, bottom right corner is usually what I do.
All right.
Put your signature anywhere. And we still want you to send in your photos to us. So again, I'll put up a little post in our Facebook event. I will thank you guys for being with us tonight.
Yes.
Post your photos here, reminder, and we still, of course, we appreciate you joining us on the $5 Zoom, but we still also appreciate tip donations. They're much appreciated at this time.
Yes.
And we will be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Now you signed and dated the painting.
I did.
Could you do it like stick your thumb in the paint and then stick your thumbprint on the bottom? Does that work? Does it work like that? Without you having to write your name, you got your actual thumbprint on it?
Yeah. This would probably look better in a white frame, I guess.
Well, let's see.
But again, there's always, so on our website, not the Facebook page, on the website, there's links to Amazon for different things, not just for supplies, but for like extras, and these frames are on there.
That's on the website.
This is on the website. I have to update the website to all the events, so don't look at the events on there.
All right.
They're from June. Thank you. Martin, it was that mentioned this to me today. So thank you for joining us. I appreciate you reaching out. But yeah, I do have to update the website. Everyone seems to go to Facebook anyway, so that's kind of why I update Facebook.
Okay.
Everything takes time, guys. Definitely finding that out. I mean, I know it takes time, but being meticulous with all the details and all the events and planning and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just 12 months.
I'm right here.
12 months is like kind of the narrator.
Narrator, monitor, director, producer.
Hi. I love you. I'm almost at your life.
He's looking like it's really, really, really. See? Oh, there he is. He's in the picture now. You can see him. He's whining. He's whining. I swear that dog has some kind of a timer inside of him. Check his collar. Maybe it's on his collar. I don't know. He's making a fuss. Listen to this dog. I don't know why he does this. He says, I'm going to wait down here as long as I can, but once it gets to my point, I've got to protest and I've got to start making a fuss. I want my mommy back and I want her now. Yes, he's a crazy, full of anxiety dog. That's spoiled, rotten to the core. He's spoiled. Yeah, you're spoiled. Spoiled rotten. Look at, he's walking around in circles. It's like, come on, mommy, you got to do this now. What is he? Is he hyperventilating? What is going on here with this dog? Look how he's looking at me. That's not funny. Don't mess around. I need my mommy. You know the deal. Wow. Katrina says you make a great team. Thank you.
We hope to make you laugh. I always say, it's not just about putting paint on canvas for us. It really is about giving you guys a fun experience, having some downtime, whether it's by yourself or with your family and friends. And, we hope we make you laugh a little bit. We hope you like what you see to build confidence, enjoy yourself a bit. Even if it's for a couple hours a week, that we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Something, right?
Yes. Except for Rascal. Rascal says, "Don't play with me."
The way he just-
Yeah, he's looking at me now. He's going to talk about me. I know you're talking about me. Why? I'm entitled.
You mentioned the other me. You almost mentioned the other me.
No, he knows I'm talking about him. He knows I'm talking about him being entitled and spoiled.
Rascal is a rescue. We got him in December after losing our dog. Actually, it'll be a year this month sometime. Yeah. Our old dog, Buster, was 23 years old, and he was also a rescue. So, just a couple of months and then.
He was 23 in human years.
Yeah, 23 in human years.
So just imagine how many dog years that is. And then he left us, and then we got this guy here. I don't know what happened to him in his past life, but once he got here, he was like, "It's too good to be true. Somebody loves me." And then once he realized who loves him the most, then it was like, it's over. I don't care about nobody else in this house but her. I put up with everybody else.
So that's all for our painting this evening. Again, once you're done with your lettering, make sure you put your initials or your name and the date on the bottom of your canvas or anywhere on your canvas. Sign your work.
And then send it in.
Be sure to take a picture.
Come now. You can come around and take a look. Lara just had hers up.
Oh, wait.
Here she is.
Let's see it.
Pin it.
Yay!
Oh, look at that. The flowers look nice.
I love it. Great job.
Yes. Now Novita.
Novita, pin video.
Oh,
I love it.
see, that's nice.
That's gorgeous.
That actually looks like a vase.
It does look like a vase. I love it.
Yeah,
Well
it looks like
done.
a vase.
I love that you did the little hearts in home to Cute.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Aw.
Who else we got here?
We got Grandma Pat and Katrina.
You done?
Aw.
Here's Grandma Pat.
Hi, Grandma Pat.
Let's see.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Hey,
really
it
nice.
almost looks like you copied my writing there. Very well. Very well. Aw,
Awesome.
beautiful.
Once again, another great session.
You guys did great.
Yeah, really nice.
Aw, Katrina.
Here we go.
This is for my parents. I wrote their last name on the jar.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh, that is cool.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I just gotta write the words over here now.
Very nice.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
You guys are welcome.
Thank you. Awesome.
Aw.
Another great session.
Yeah, you can stop recording now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.